von mir aus ein herzlich willkommen zu Live is Strange. Heute unsere erste Ausgabe hier mal auf der PS4. Nach längerer Abwesenheit von mir bin ich endlich mal wieder am Start mit YouTube und ich begrüße euch dabei ganz recht herzlich. Oh, Coolgamer ist schon da. Guten Morgen, Coolgamer. So, ich muss kurz mal, weil ich das gerade zum ersten Mal auf meinen Kanal erst angekriegt habe, auch kurz mal selber abchecken. Oder ich frage Coolgamer, ist ein Ton zu hören? Frage ich so. Ich weiß es ja selber noch nicht ganz. Ich rufe mal wieder kurz selber auf, dann werde ich selber auch sehen. YouTube sieht mehr. So lange müssen wir warten. So, wunderbar, läuft. Also mit Ton. Also, läuft also bis jetzt. Also, Live is Strange. Heute unser erster Part über Weihnachten. Beziehungsweise über Winter werden noch mehrere Livestreams wieder von mir kommen. Über die PS4 natürlich. Und wir haben da verschiedene Spiele für euch schon vorbereitet. Also, Live is Strange unter anderem. Wir haben die komplette Uncharted-Reihe. Uncharted 1 bis 4. Wir haben The Witcher. Habe ich schon mal angespielt. Kommen wir nicht wirklich mal weiter. Wir haben Until Dawn. Als kleines Horrorspiel haben wir auch mit dabei. Wir hätten auch 2K15 von der WWE. Anscheinend 4 haben wir gerade gesagt. Resident Evil haben wir auch. Wir haben The Last of Us. Das haben wir ja schon mal angespielt. Far Cry Prime. Und natürlich auch das Far Cry 5 allgemein. Und es kommen nochmal 3 Spiele mehr dazu. Und diese 3 Spiele, die mir dazukommen nochmal demnächst, das sind reine VR-Games. Oder es sind VR-Games, also im virtuellen Raum. Könnte schon eine coole Sache sein. Gut. Wir starten rein bei Live is Strange. Man sieht, der erste Start dauert ein bisschen länger. Spielstand 1, jupp, natürlich. So denn, wollen wir sehen, Live is Strange ist, wer es nicht kennt, wir können in diesem Spiel Entscheidungen treffen. Das Spiel ist ein bisschen so auf Comic-Basis aufgebaut. Aber diese Entscheidungen, die wir treffen, haben Auswirkungen auf das gesamte Spiel. Fast so ähnlich wie bei Until Dawn. Bloß halt in einer sehr süß gemachten Atmosphäre, das sag mal so. Und mal kurz gucken hier, was die Optionen uns noch hier alles bringen. Einstellungen, ja. Videoeinstellung. Mal gucken, was er hat. Aha, ja, können wir so lassen, glaube ich. Achso, Sprach- und Untertitel. Text ist leider nur auf. Kurz gucken. Ja, man findet es auch. Der Text oder die Sprachausgabe ist leider nur auf Englisch. Ja, macht den Spiel aber jetzt nicht so groß was an negativen Sachen aus. Ist trotzdem süß gemacht. Naja, ihr werdet sehen. Live is Strange, Part 1. Ich habe es mal cool gemacht. Ich habe selber mal auf dem Handy mal gespielt. Gibt es kostenlos fürs Handy, aber die Steuerung auf dem Handy ist extrem bescheiden.
There's the lighthouse. I'll be safe if I can make it there. I hope. Please let me make it there.
So, dann starten wir rein. Gucken wir uns mit der Steuerung an. Umgucken ist klar, wunderbar. Und laufen ist doch. Da oben ist Wind. Zum Leuchtturm. Dominik, herzlich willkommen. Was für ein Schiff wäre denn mit dieser Zeit? Alles putzt.
Come on, Max. You can make it. Holy shit. That was so surreal.
Famously called film Little Pieces of Time. But he could be talking about photography, as he likely was.
Okay, I'm in class. Everything's cool. I'm okay.
From light to shadow. From color to chiaroscuro. Now, can you give me an example of a photographer who perfectly captured the human condition in
I
black and
didn't
white?
fall asleep, and that sure didn't feel like a dream.
Bueller?
Weird.
Diane Arbus.
There you go, Victoria. Why Arbus?
Because of her images of hopeless faces, you feel like totally haunted by the eyes of those sad mothers and children.
She saw humanity as
Look at this crap. How can I show this to Mr. Jefferson? I can hear the class laughing at me now.
tortured, right? And frankly,
Ja,
it's bullshit.
vielen Dank, lieber Aki.
Keep that to yourself.
Schöne Grüße ausrichten von
Seriously,
Aki.
though, I could frame any one of you in a dark corner and
Neffen
capture you in
aus
a
einem
moment
Cousin
of
von mir.
desperation. And any
I
one of
can't
you...
believe I still have this pencil case. I should upgrade to the 21st century. But I like it old school.
What if Arbus chose to capture
I
people
haven't
at the
kept up with my
height
journal as
of their
much as I
youth
should.
and innocence? She had a brilliant eye.
Wir halten für immer. Wir können zwar auch hier bei
She could have taken
dieser
another
Ausgabe hier
approach.
was
If
selber
anybody else
lesen,
looked at this, what would they
aber
think?
ich bin kein Vorleseonkel. Also wenn jemand was lesen möchte, denn das Video im Nachhinein ist ja aufgezeichnet auf YouTube, hier einfach Pause drücken und selber lesen. Ich lese nur bei wichtigen Sachen, aber dennoch immer nur für mich selber. Ich bin ein leserfauler Mensch.
I have to admit, I'm not a big fan of her work.
My little camera bag is
I
battered
prefer
but still kicking.
Robert Frank.
Me too, Victoria. He captured the
I
essence
should
Also,
take a
wir sind
picture
jetzt
to
im
prove I'm still
Klassenzimmer. Ich
here.
unterbreche mal ganz kurz hier die
Plus, it's
Unterhaltung des
perfect for my
Lehrers.
portfolio.
Was der Lehrer spricht, ist
And I have to get my daily
interessant, macht das in der
selfie
Schule auch.
quota.
Beauty without a
Das hier
beat.
ist ihre
Which
Klasse,
explains
auf
why
der wir
Frank was
gehen.
Kerouac's photographic muse.
Wir werden
And both
nachher
were the
noch
great
viele, im
chroniclers
Laufe des
of the
Spielverlaufes
1950s. Well,
viele
we've
Intrigen
all
mitbekommen,
seen that
die
iconic
es so in
shot
der
of
Klasse
Kerouac on the
gibt.
balcony. And if you
Neben
haven't,
Mobbing
shame,
und
shame.
ich sag mal so Mord
Capturing
und
the
Totschlag
romantic urban solitude of
ist
the
der Album
20th
dabei
century
und
poet.
die
dig?
Wendegeschichte im Nachhinein ist
Now,
auch sehr
contrast Frank's stark
interessant. Ich habe das
Americana
Spiel
with
selber
Salvador
noch
Dali's
nicht komplett
surrealist
durchgespielt, aber
photographs.
ich habe es bei der Mira
Like
schon ein bisschen
Cocteau,
gesehen.
he was a
Und daher
true
weiß ich ungefähr,
Renaissance
wie die
man.
Story dann geht.
And his famous
Aber wer
self-portraits are
weiß, ob ich
famous.
dieselben
Early
Entscheidungen
examples of that
treffe
truly
wie
awful
Mira.
word you pesky kids love so much.
I do love my analog camera.
And it's a great tradition.
I should take a quick picture
Fight
now.
for your right to self-expression. Or selfie expression. Shh. I believe Max has taken what you kids call a selfie. A dumb word for a wonderful photographic tradition. And Max has a gift. Of course, as you all know, the photo portrait has been popular since the early 1800s. Your generation was not the first to use images for selfie expression. Sorry, I couldn't resist. The point remains that the portraiture has always been a vital aspect of art and photography for as long as it's been around. Now, Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave birth to the first self-portraits?
Ja, gute Frage. Das wusste ich mal.
I did know, but I kind of forgot.
You either know this or not, Max. Is there anybody here who knows their stuff?
Louis Daguerre was a French painter who created daguerreotypes. A process that gave portraits a sharp reflective style like a mirror. Now you're totally stuck in the retro zone. Sad face.
Very good, Victoria. The Daguerrean process brought out fine detail in people's faces, making them extremely popular from the 1800s onward. The first American daguerreotype self-portrait was done by Robert Cornelius. You can find out all about him in your textbook, or even online. And guys, don't forget the deadline to submit a photo in the Everyday Heroes contest. I'll fly out with the winner to San Francisco, where you'll be feted by the art world. It's great exposure, and it can kickstart a career in photography. So Stella and Alyssa, get it together. Taylor, don't hide. I'm still waiting for your entry, too. And yes, Max, I see you pretending not to see me.
Gott sei Dank ist der Schatz. Ich persönlich hasse auch Schule oder ich hasse Schule.
Victoria doesn't waste a second kissing ass.
Aber ich bin froh, dass ich da nicht mehr hin muss. So, okay. Ja, wir haben schon mal die erste Frage verkehrt beantwortet oder gar nicht beantwortet. Aber wir haben hier noch die Möglichkeit, kommt erst später im Spiel vor, dass wir auch die Zeit zurückspulen können. Das heißt, wir können manche Entscheidungen wieder rückgängig machen, um so vielleicht für unseren Vorteil rauszuholen. So, schauen wir uns mal um, was hier alles Schönes gibt.
That printer is amazing. I'd love to see how it reproduces my pictures. I could pump out a whole gallery show with that thing. When I don't. Obviously Blackwell spent bank on the computers here. Looks like somebody was already working on this. Cool.
I want to share whatever gifts I have.
Ui, diese Kameraeinstellung.
I love seeing Mr. Jefferson's awesome photos on these magazine covers.
Ja, also wir sehen schon, unser Lehrer ist wohl ein sehr bekannter Fotograf.
That was amazing when Mr. Jefferson took a class picture the first week. Even though I didn't want to be in the picture at all, it was fairly fucking cool to watch him at work framing us.
Unser Klassenfoto.
Damn, they have carbon fiber tripods here. The ball head even has a pan lock. God, I'm such a photo nerd.
Bestimmt was im Weg.
So cool to see Mr. Jefferson's actual published pictures. Gives me hope.
Ja. Und was haben wir da vorne noch zu liegen?
Even her school books are gift wrapped. I can't believe she made fun of me in class. What is she, 15 years old? I should have known. She'll have better equipment than Blackwell.
Schöne Kamera. Schöner Preis, zumindest.
Of course, Victoria has to have the bestest, newest, most expensive everything.
Was haben wir hier Schönes?
Huh, this might make a cool shot.
Knips, Knips. So, Mädel, was hast du denn hier? Wer war das gerade? Kate.
Kate looks so sad and quiet today. Poor thing.
Hi, Kate. Oh. Hi, Max.
You seem quiet today.
Just thinking too much.
I think Victoria has already won the contest. As usual.
She's got nothing on you, Max. Well, I should get going.
Yeah, me too. Talk to you later.
Sure.
Ja, ein sehr interessantes Gespräch. Schauen wir, was wir hinten noch haben hier.
This is definitely where cameras go to heaven. Oh man, they have those sweet ultrasonic lenses. And look at that vintage rangefinder.
Sehr gut.
What?
Und dann was Schönes? Bücher.
So cool that we can check these out anytime. The Decisive Moment by Henry Cartier-Bresson. That's rare. Annie Leibovitz, mad respect. The amazing Eugene Smith. Good to see Abaddon among the masters. Golly, of course. Lots of people I haven't heard of yet. I guess that's why I'm here. Here's the poster for the contest. Mr. Jefferson really expects me to enter. Why? I don't know if I'm ready for my 15 minutes of infamy.
Was für ein komisches Foto. Aber ist egal. Fernseher.
Man, he even has the best plasma HDTV for a class monitor. Can't wait to watch some more documentaries on this bad boy.
Ja, ich kenne es selber auch. Fernseher hier gerade, weil ich gerade spricht von HD-Fernseher. Ich war letztes Mal auch wieder im Saturnmarkt gewesen. Auch im Mediamarkt genauso. Mittlerweile die Fernsehtechnik ist wirklich schon teilweise sehr genial. Da stinkt mein Fernseher sogar ab. Ist schon ein paar Jahre alt.
Even in pictures, the forest around here always looks mysterious.
Was haben wir hier noch Schönes?
You can never escape the lighthouse here.
Den kennen wir ja schon aus unserer Anfangssequenz. Was haben wir da? Noch eine Kamera.
Whoa, Mr. Jefferson is not messing around with that monster. He probably paid 20 grand for that camera. I bet he gets pristine digital images. But I still dig my little instant camera. Every time I look at Victoria, I feel like she's talking smack about me. This is ridiculous. I always get so shy and nervous around Mr. Jefferson.
So, Mr. Jefferson ansprechen. Schau mal raus. Das ist das Campusgelände. Was ist das? Das ist ein Baum. Sah komisch aus. Naja.
Excuse me, Mr. Jefferson, can I talk to you for a moment?
Yes. Excuse you.
No, Victoria. Excuse us. I'd never let one of photography's future stars avoid handing in her picture.
I didn't have any time. Way too much homework.
Max, you're a better photographer than a liar. Now, I know it's a drag to hear some old dude lecture you, but life won't wait for you to play catch-up. You're young, the world is yours, blah, 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 right? But you do have a gift. You have the fever to take images, to frame the world only the way you envision it. Now, all you need is the courage to share your gift with others. And that's what separates the artist from the amateur.
Wenn ihr gerade irgendwelche Geräusche gehört habt, so Tütengeräusche, liegt daran, weil meine Frau ist mittlerweile aufgestanden aus Ruinen, aus den Betten und ist mittlerweile in der Küche, macht gerade die Müllbeutel neu. So, ja, mit Kate, wir wollen nicht so viel spoilern, aber das habe ich selber auch schon gesehen, weil die Mira schon ein bisschen gespielt hat. Die, ob es jetzt Kate war, weiß ich gar nicht. Irgendeine Frau ist zumindest auch von der Schule gesprungen. Ob es jetzt Kate war oder sowas, weiß ich jetzt gerade nicht. Aber sie kommt auch wieder, also es kommen alle wieder zurück. Ich glaube, außer eine Person, die bleibt nachher vielleicht ganz weg. Man weiß es nicht ganz. Wir werden sehen. Ab geht's ins Schulzimmer. Nein,
You didn't tell me how cute I looked yet.
I was about to.
I'm not paying a
You always
Welcome to the real world.
Aufbereitet.
Just cute.
hot.
Then I might send you a special picture.
Because Max wants everybody to see how cute she is. She plays it so shy.
I need a serious timeout in the bathroom. Splash water on my face and make sure I don't look like a total loser.
I hate that class. It's so fucking boring.
She's so fucking shy. She takes selfies with a giant camera.
To all of you American girls, it's sad to imagine a world without you. American girls, I'd like
I think that's Courtney. She's such a slave to Taylor and Victoria.
Driving a car by
There's
the
Taylor, always waiting for Victoria.
Watching the world from the bright side.
Ah, the science room. Here's the portal to Warren's brain. These missing persons posters are popping up everywhere.
American girls in the movies. No one can tell where your heart is. American girls like dollies, with shiny smiles and plastic bodies.
I shouldn't be so stingy with my blood. Alyssa is always texting, but she doesn't hang out with a lot of people. Evan doesn't say much to me, but his photos are very cool. Yes, this poster must stop bullies dead in their tracks.
Somewhere around the mountains. No one could drive her phone.
I hate having everybody see inside my locker. I love that picture of Mom and Dad. Hello, Jack. Kiss, kiss. Andy, you look totally fabulous, as usual. That's Dana talking to, I think his name is Justin. Dana is on my floor too. She's such an archetypal, gorgeous cheerleader. They must make them in a factory. I shouldn't be so catty. Dana is nice to me. Stella is always deep in her notes. She didn't come to Blackwell to mess around. I've seen Brooke hanging out with Warren. She seems like his type. Poor Daniel, he's so nice. I wish I could beat the shit out of Logan. I hate bully jockstraps like Logan. And he's a Vortex Club member.
American girls, it's sad to imagine a world without you. American girls, I'd like to be part of the world around.
I wish October would last forever.
Driving a car by the seaside, watching the world from the bright side.
Don't need a PC, missed the Poetry Jam tryouts, and I did not steal that backpack.
To all of you,
That's so messed up. I should contact them to find out what I can do. As if I am.
can tell where your heart is. American girls like dollies, with shiny smiles and plastic bodies. I wish I had an American.
They should just call it a sugar machine. That would be awesome if you put money in there and a bag of sugar dropped out. Good thing I left my AK at home. principal doesn't come out of his office much. Rachel Amber. She's so pretty. I hate these posters. Miss Grant is a great science teacher.
Wondering why she cries sometimes,
Also wie gesagt,
talking
Karten
about her own place.
How many students ever actually memorize all this shit? I guess we all should these days.
Try her fountain till she got tired to complain.
He's cute. I like skater boys.
That's when I
Too bad they don't like me. There's Juliet from my dorm. Yet another Vortex Club disciple. Figures Juliet will be dating Zachary. Jocks sucked up in the Vortex Club. God, Samuel is such a weirdo. But I kinda like that about him.
Ich finde, der Typ ist ein sehr skurriler Typ hier, der Hausmeister.
There's Hayden, another Vortex Club bro. But he's actually not an ass.
Ein Asshole. Da kommen wir nicht weiter. Ich glaube, wir müssen aufs Klo. Machen wir gleich.
Blackwell sure takes its swimming seriously. But otters are cute. Go otters.
all of you American girls
Look at these trophies. Gotta give it up for those Bigfoots. They do stomp.
Okay.
American girls, I'd like to be part of the world around you. Driving a car by the seaside, watching the world from the bright side.
Empty. Good. Nobody can see my meltdown. Except for me.
So, wichtig, erstmal kurz auf Klo, erstmal die Musik erstmal ausmachen. So, also herzlich willkommen. Ja, man sieht schon, das Spiel lebt davon, umsehen und ansehen und Fragen stellen und
The
irgendwas.
last time I got a flu shot, I got the flu. Fuck you.
Yep, irgendwo erkennt man das. Aber trotzdem ist Impfen wichtig. Was haben wir hier? Ah, ein Tamponspender. Das ist ja...
I'm good to flow. Thanks.
Okay.
This poster must drive people to have sex.
Ah, hier. Das ist ein Zeichen von den hier... Irgend so ein Glaubensdings da, Bums da. Hallo, Klo. Ein bisschen mal gucken, vielleicht liegt irgendwo ein Tampon noch umher.
Now, who would bother to write that crap?
Aha. Schöner Gedanke.
I feel like the universe is taunting me everywhere I go today. It all started with that bizarro dream in class. Am I going crazy? Just relax. Stop torturing yourself. You have a gift. Fuck it. When a door closes, a window opens. Or something like that. Okay, girl, you don't get a photo op like this every day.
It's cool, Nathan. Don't stress. You're okay, bro. Just count to 3. Don't be scared. You own this school. If I wanted, I could blow it up. You're the boss. So what do you want?
I hope you check the perimeter, as my step-ass would say. Now, let's talk business.
I got nothing for you.
Wrong. You got hella cash.
That's my family, not me.
Oh, boo-hoo, poor little rich kid. I know you've been pumping drugs and shit to kids around here. I bet your respectable family would help me out if I went to them. Man, I can see the headlines now.
Leave them out of this, bitch!
I can tell everybody Nathan Prescott is a punk-ass who begs like a little girl and talks to himself.
You don't know who the fuck I am or who you're messing around with.
Where'd you get that? What are you doing? Come on, put that thing down!
Don't ever tell me what to do! I'm so sick of people trying to control me!
You are going to get in hella more trouble for this than drugs.
Nobody would ever even miss your punk ass, would they?
Get that gun away from me, psycho!
No!
Whoa. What the fuck? How can that be? I was in the bathroom. He shot that poor girl. I held up my hand. And then I was back here.
He likely was. These pieces of time can frame us in
I already heard this lecture.
from light to shadow, from color.
Now Kate is being hassled again. And if Victoria's phone rings, this is real.
Now,
Shit!
can you give me an example of a
Man, I
photographer
cannot
who
believe
perfectly
this.
captured the human condition in black and white?
Okay, if I'm crazy, I might as well go all the way.
Bueller?
Diane.
Can I
Arbus.
actually reverse
There you
time?
go, Victoria. Why Arbus?
Because of her images of hope.
I did it.
Can you give me
I
an
actually
example
did
of a
it.
photographer who perfectly
I'm
captured
a
the human
human
condition in
time
black and
machine.
white? Anybody? Bueller?
Max, don't
Diane
freak
Arbus.
out. Not
There
yet.
you go, Victoria. Why Arbus?
Because of her
Keep it
images
together,
of hopeless
Max.
faces. You feel like totally haunted by the eyes of those sad mothers and
When I
children.
took my selfie, Jefferson asked me a question.
Tortured, right?
If he does again, I'll know this is for real.
Keep that to yourself. Shh. I believe Max has taken what you kids call a selfie. A dumb word for a wonderful photographic tradition. And Max has a gift.
I know I'm not
Of
dreaming
course,
this.
as you all know, the
It's
photo
real.
portrait has been popular
I can
since
tell.
the early 1800s. Your generation
So I
was the
can go
first
back
to
in
use
time.
images for selfie expression.
What if that girl isn't dead yet?
Couldn't resist. The point
Can I
remains
save
that
her?
the portraiture has always been a vital aspect of art and photography for
I
as
need to go to the
long
bathroom
as it's
quickly
been
and check it out.
Now, Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave birth to the first self-portraits?
I'm sorry, but I really have to use the bathroom.
Nice try, Max. But you're not going to get away that easy. We can talk more after class. Is there anybody
Oh,
here
shit.
who knows their stuff?
Jefferson wants to keep me after
Louis Daguerre
class.
was a French painter
And I need
who
time to
created
save that girl.
daguerreotypes. A process that gave portraits a sharp reflective style like a mirror. Now you're totally stuck in the retro zone. Sad face.
Very good, Victoria.
What if I rewind
The
again
Daguerrean process
and give him the right
brought out
answer?
fine detail in people's faces, making them.
So, in der Zeit.
Now, Max, since you've captured our interest in.
The Daguerrean process, invented by a French painter named Louis Daguerre around 1830.
Somebody has been reading as well as posing. Nice work, Max. The Daguerrean process made portraiture hugely popular, mainly because it gave the subjects clear, defined features. You can learn more when you actually finish reading the assigned chapters. Max is so far way ahead of everyone. And guys, don't forget the deadline to submit a photo in the Everyday Heroes contest. I'll fly out with the winner to San Francisco, where you'll be feted by the art world. It's great exposure, and it can kickstart a career in photography. So Stella and Alyssa, get it together. Taylor, don't hide. I'm still waiting for your entry, too. And yes, Max, I see you pretending not to see me.
Max, you are not crazy. You are not dreaming. It's time to be an everyday hero.
Even if you're submitting your photo for the competition, everybody in class is turning in a photo, so you see the dilemma?
I know, Mr. Jefferson. I just worked so hard.
Excuse me, Mr. Jefferson, can I talk to you for a moment?
Yes. Excuse you.
No, Victoria. Excuse us. I'd never let one of photography's future stars avoid handing in her...
I'm not avoiding, just...
Biding time? Waiting for the elusive right moment?
Exactly.
Max, don't wait too long. John Lennon once said that life is what happens while you're busy making other plans. Go on now. Don't let me stop you. See the dilemma?
I know, Mr. Jefferson. I just worked...
Excuse me.
Photography's future stars avoid handing in her picture.
I'm on top of it. I think John Lennon once said that life is what happens while you're busy making other plans.
Max, you're on fire today. All the right answers. Good. Make sure you finish working on it by today. I have faith in you.
So, dann gehen wir mal aufs Klo. Da müssen wir auch mal die Zeit verändern.
I hope I have enough time to get to the bathroom. Please, please. I can't tell anybody.
That's that.
They'll think I'm crazy.
Yo, Daniel. You remember that it's payday?
You know I don't tease.
I hate that science class with those nerds.
What's that got to do with anything?
Okay, Max, retrace every step. I washed my face. I shredded my photo. Then the butterfly flew in. And I took a photo.
Leave them out of this bitch!
I can tell everybody Nathan Prescott is a punk ass who begs like a little girl and talks to himself.
You don't know who the fuck I am or who you're messing around with.
Where'd you get that? What are you doing? Come on, put that thing down!
Tell me what to do.
Wowzer, it's happening. I need a hammer to break it open.
You are going to get in hella more trouble for this than drugs.
Nobody would ever even miss your punk ass, would they?
Get that gun away from me, psycho!
Holy shit, I can't let this happen. If I can reverse time again, I can help her.
More this than drugs.
Nobody would ever even miss your punk ass, would they? No way!
Don't ever touch me again, freak!
Another shitty day.
That did not happen. This cannot be real. I just saw a girl get shot and then saved her. What the fuck is going on? Do not freak out.
Ja, wie wir auf die kommen, dieses Spiel zu spielen. Ich habe es mal auf dem Handy mal kurz drauf gehabt. Fand die Storyline eigentlich soweit sehr interessant, dass recht man so weit interagieren kann mit. Und deswegen bin ich mal drauf gekommen, das Spiel mir mal, da wir die PS4 jetzt mittlerweile zu Hause haben, für die PS4 zu besorgen. Weil auf dem Handy ist die Steuerung doch sehr, sehr bescheiden gegenüber zur PS4.
Hey, do you hear that fire alarm? That means you should be outside.
I had to use the bathroom.
Girls always use that excuse.
Excuse for what?
For whatever you're up to. Your face is covered in guilt.
The alarm tripped me out.
Then trip on out of here, Missy. Or are you hiding something? Huh?
Thank you, Mr. Madsen. The situation is under control. There's no emergency here. Leave Miss Caulfield alone, and please turn off that alarm since that's your job.
Ich weiß, ich kann mit dem Direktor reden, aber kann ich auch das Gebäude so verlassen? Ist egal, wir reden mit dem Direktor erstmal kurz.
You look a little stressed out. Are you okay?
I'm just a little worried about my future.
You're sweating pinballs. Is that all you're thinking about? You can always be upfront with me, Max. Or have you done something wrong? Is that it? Well, Max, talk to me.
Naja, melden, die Zeit wurde jetzt zurückgespult. Was soll ich denn da groß melden eigentlich? Also von der Art her, würde ich sagen, jetzt in der Hinsicht.
I just got sick in class. Female trouble.
Except you're wandering around like a zombie. And do you think that's the first time a student has used that line on me?
It's the truth. I felt dizzy in Mr. Jefferson's class.
Just tell me what you're hiding. You can trust me.
There's nothing to hide. I got sick. It happens, you know.
There's that Team Toot again. You know, I've heard enough. Don't think I don't know what goes on around here. You've only been here for 3 weeks, and you're already causing conflict. I don't think your parents will approve when they find out. Now get outside with class. Please.
No, he does not buy that at all. I may have just flushed my scholarship down the toilet. Yes, I could rewind and actually tell him the truth.
Ja, nein, zurückspulen, Wahrheit sagen, wie gesagt, es ist ja offiziell nichts passiert. Wir haben alles verhindert und... Naja, okay.
You look a little stressed out. Are you okay?
I'm just a little worried about my future.
You're sweating pinballs. Is that all you're thinking about? You can always be upfront with me, Max. Or have you done something wrong? Is that it? Well, Max, talk to me.
I just saw Nathan Prescott waving a gun around in the girls' room.
Nathan Prescott. You sure?
Yes, he was in the bathroom talking to himself with a gun. I saw everything. He was babbling like crazy.
Okay, slow down. Slow down. So now you saw this without him seeing you.
I was hiding behind a stall. I have the right to be there. It's the girls' room.
I know. I just want to be completely clear what happened. Mr. Prescott happens to be from the town's most distinguished family, and one of Blackwell's most honored students. So it's hard for me to see him brandishing a weapon in the girls' bathroom. So what happened next?
Then he left. I ran out here wondering what to do. Are you gonna bust him?
This is a serious charge. I'll look into the matter personally. Thank you for bringing it to my attention.
That's it? After what I told you?
We'll continue this discussion later in my office. Please go outside with the rest of your class now, Miss Caulfield.
Of course this academic drone won't do anything, since the Prescott family owns Blackwell now.
Should I rewind and change my story?
Petzen, nicht petzen, petzen, nicht petzen, petzen, nicht petzen. Aha. Egal, nicht petzen, petzen meine ich, weil wir haben ja jetzt in den Sinne auch nur gesagt, ja, er hat nur eine Waffe gehabt, nichts weiter erzählt von, er hat die Tante bedroht, also lassen wir es mal so im Raum stehen. Zeit habe.
Would Nathan Prescott please come to the front office? Thank you.
Ja, da wird er gerade ins Büro reingestellt, reingestellt. Der Prescott. Oha, missing.
I would so be there if a Sasquatch actually did battle a Razorback. Miss Grant sure is dedicated to that petition. Hi, Miss Grant.
Excuse me, Max. I know everybody loves being asked to sign a petition, but would you do Miss Grant a favor and hear me out?
Sure, I always have time for you. What's the petition?
David Madsen, our chief of security, wants to put surveillance cameras all around the campus. Halls, classrooms, gym, dorm rooms, etc. Blackwell Academy should be a high school, not a high-security penitentiary.
I guess cameras could have helped Rachel. I can see both sides.
You're fair-minded, Max. And we all pray Rachel is found safe and sound, bless her soul. But this petition isn't about her. Blackwell Academy has a noble heritage, from the Native Americans who founded this land to the pioneers who shared it in peace, not fear and violence.
Blackwell is that old? That's incredible.
You should learn a little history about your alma mater. You'll find some fascinating facts. There's a lot of power in this region. I think it helps the creative juices flow around here. Now, before I assign you homework with this lecture, will you please sign the petition to keep our campus from going back to 1984?
Ich bin der Meinung, Kameras können helfen, Sachen aufzuklären und so weiter. Warum? In der heutigen Zeit nicht.
Miss Grant, I totally respect your passion and knowledge, but some security cameras make me feel a little safer.
I'm not against security, Max. We should all be concerned when private space becomes public. Your generation has been tricked to think everything should be recorded.
Ich weiß, auf dem Handy habe ich das Spiel auch schon gespielt. Da habe ich unterzeichnet. Bin aber hier bis auf dieses Campusgelände nur raufgekommen, den habe ich auch gegeben. So, was war das gerade? Okay.
Okay, I better get to my dorm and grab that flash drive.
Oh, guck mal da, ein Eichhörnchen. Take a picture. Nein, der nicht. Okay.
Stella always looks so serious and dedicated. Good for her. Hey there, Stella.
Hey, I know you. You're the new quiet girl in Jefferson's class. Isn't he incredible?
He's aloof. He seems like he's always above you. Not like a snob, but like you don't know what's in his head.
Maybe. Mr. Jefferson just has his own style. If Victoria wasn't all over him, I would definitely make a move.
Victoria is pretty obvious. I don't think Jefferson is into her.
I don't think she's closed the deal, but she's not the only player.
Now, how do you know this?
You have a lot to learn here at Blackwell. Rachel Amber absolutely had sex with him. Well, I heard that from a good source.
So, you knew Rachel?
Not really. I saw her hanging with the other cool kids like Victoria. Not my kind of clique. But I heard insane stories about Rachel.
Okay. Das blonde Mädchen ist nicht kontaktierbar. Was ist das für ein Monster hier?
That's so cool that Blackwell is doing a show of Mr. Jefferson's work.
Also. Okay, nicht stören. Verstehe.
I think his name is Evan. He always looks so intense. Hey, Evan. Mind if I check out your cool portfolio?
Let's see if you're worthy of it, Max. You'll have to answer a simple question. Who photographed the famous falling soldier?
Gott sei Dank, wir haben mehrere Möglichkeiten.
Isn't it Robert Doisneau?
Oh my. You can't even tell the difference between street photography and photojournalism. No portfolio peek for you.
Hey, Evan.
Let's see if you're worthy of it.
So, dann nehmen wir jetzt mal den rechten.
Robert Capa, of course. I love his work, despite the controversy about that photo.
My. This quiet child knows things.
That's why I'm here.
You're a kindred spirit, Max. Would you care for a perusal of my portfolio? It's not a privilege I grant to many.
I'd be honored, sir. Evan's portfolio always looks so uber pro. I'd love to see his photos. These photos are great. And Rachel Amber's face is mesmerizing. Hi, Evan.
As you can see, Rachel Amber was my favorite model here. She knew exactly what angles worked best with my eye.
You were close.
Like brother and sister in arms. She understood me, never judged me. I hated her Vortex Club clique, but she never acted like she cared. Her friends were her friends.
What do you think happened to her?
Nothing good, Max. Nothing good.
Ja, gut. Also die beiden kannten ich schon mal. Oh, ein Graffiti.
Clever.
Genau, warum? Okay.
That's Luke Parker. Zachary pushed him into a locker last week. Go. Hello?
Max, I don't feel like talking.
What's wrong?
Nathan Prescott, little rich bitch kid. He thinks he can own people like his parents own Blackwell. Like he owns the Vortex Club.
Yes, he's a nasty piece of work.
You know him?
I busted him today with a gun.
What? Seriously?
I saw him wave a gun around today and I went to the principal. We'll see what happens next.
You are my new hero. Finally, karma comes to Blackwell. I'm glad you told me that, Max. Let's talk later. Cool?
Okay, ein Freund. Ach, wir hätten Football. Spielt bloß keiner.
There's Justin and his skater posse. Yo, Justin.
Check out the Max. Come to thrash?
Thrash? You mean stage diving, or...?
You're such a poser. If you can't even name a simple nose slide or a tray flip, you should walk on.
Okay, also.
Yo, Justin.
Check out the Max. Come to thrash?
I came to nose slide, but I'd love to see somebody do a tray flip.
Oh, sick. You're not a poser.
Nah, I just can't skate worth shit.
Aw, check it. We're gonna destroy some rails for you. What do you want to see?
I'd love to see a nose slide.
Let's get Trevor all over that action.
Hey.
You're not really a skate Betty.
I used to be, but I'm into my camera now.
I can tell. We need more girls out here. Rachel Amber and her punk friend used to skate with us.
You knew Rachel?
She used to chill with us sometimes. But one day, she just vanished. I hope she's living the dream somewhere. And if anybody hurt her, we'll get a skate posse and take them out with our boards.
Who was Rachel's punk friend?
I can't remember her name. She was hot. Tats, blue hair, hardcore. She stopped hanging out with us after Rachel disappeared. Ran away.
You ever hang out with Victoria?
Fuck that. I'd rather rollerblade than hang out with snobs like her.
Let's chill later, Justin.
Anytime you want to take some action shots, we're here for you, Max. You can watch us destroy these rails. You can watch us destroy these rails.
Jeden Fall Fotos machen von den Fußbau. Nein, geht. Gut, dann können wir keine Fotos machen. Dann gucken wir weiter, was wir noch alles machen können hier auf dem Gelände, bevor wir näher zum Wohnheim zurückkehren und uns versuchen, den USB-Stick zu besorgen. Wir hätten uns einen Jogger. Da joggen wir mal ganz elegant gleich hinterher. Da. Aber erstmal gucken wir, was wir vorne alles haben. Ein Schild. Der Parkplatz. Wieder ein Vermisstenfoto und ein Flugblatt.
I'm sure this poster has stopped millions of bullies.
Okay. Okay, also alle ab auf die Seite bully4u.or. Die Seite gegen Mobbing. Ob es die Seite wirklich gibt?
Warren's waiting for me and his flash drive in the parking
Nein, da
lot,
geht's nicht
so
lang. Gut,
I better get back to my dorm.
Ja, ja, auf den Weg. Tap, 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 tap.
And this is where the otters perform their aquatic magic. Otter power? I'm so not there. They sure get a lot of mileage out of otter power.
Blackwell Academy. Oh, noch ein hier Eichhörnchen. Foto machen. Was? Schöne Tierfotografien, das geht. Was ist das denn? Auch wie süß.
Oh, that's not nice. Poor little otter.
Ich find's süß.
Ew, gross. At least switch to e-cigs.
Und die E-Zigaretten auch keine Lösung sind, muss man das so eindeutig sagen. So, wo ist mein Jogger hin? Der ist weggelaufen. Ah, hier die Drohnentante.
Brooke actually has a drone? Hi, Brooke.
Let me guess. You want to fly my drone?
I'd love to. I love planes and balloons and...
This is neither. Do you know what a drone really is?
A weapon, right?
You read too many conspiracy sites. This might be too complicated for you. Funny. Warren said you were smart. Please, step back. Sorry, Max. I have to focus on making sure this drone doesn't crash.
Wir können in den Rucksack kramen.
What a complicated name for such a tiny drone.
Das könnten wir theoretisch.
Sorry, Max. I have to focus on making sure this drone doesn't crash.
Okay, wir machen alles. So.
Hi, Brooke.
Let me guess. You want to fly my drone?
That looks like a high-fly drone. Model B400 EVO. Now, that's a nice piece of tech.
You're full of surprises. Why would you know that?
I love aerial photography. Drones are perfect for that, especially those with great range. It's a new era of images.
Most impressive, Max. Warren said you were multifaceted. Here, give the drone a whirl around campus.
Aber ich guck gerade nicht zu. Also ich brauche gar nicht steuern, das ist mein Vorteil. Ja, ich liebe auch Drohnen, ich würde auch gerne eine haben. Aber so eine geile Aufnahmen kriegst du so nicht hin. Kann ich auch ein bisschen steuern? Nee, leider nicht. Fast so wie beim VR gegen gerade jetzt. Die VR-Brille auf, hätte ich jetzt wirklich auf dem Welt jetzt. Sehr schön. Gut, wir sind mal am Anfangspunkt wieder angelangt, aber trotzdem schön, ich durfte mal fliegen. Ich durfte einen fliegen lassen. Sehr schön. Das ist das so selbsternannte Arschloch. Den jungen Mann mögen wir nicht so.
Hey, Hayden.
There she is, the retro selfie master.
That's me, all right. You look relaxed as usual, Hayden.
It's a skill one cultivates at Blackwell, especially when one represents the Vortex Club. Not to boast.
What the hell is the Vortex Club anyway? It seems so elitist.
Only if you're not cool enough to get in. And it doesn't hurt your resume.
If you say so.
I do. But you should actually come hang with us one night, then you wouldn't be so inclined to gossip.
You mean hang with the Vortex Club? That sounds like a setup to a horrible prank.
Chillax, paranoia girl. We're not that desperate for fun. We know how to do that on our own.
It seems weird to think about partying with all those Rachel Amber posters up.
You're high. Rachel used to hang out with us too. She was a blast. Smart, not bitchy like, you know.
So you knew Rachel Amber?
I knew she liked to party. Fun to be around. Oh, yeah, and she was hot.
What do you think happened to her?
Whatever happens to people who disappear without a trace.
Rachel was actually a member of the Vortex Club?
No. Rachel was like her own club. She was actually too cool for us. And I'll deny I ever said that.
Did Victoria like Rachel? She seems like the jealous type.
Don't think you know Victoria so well. She respected Rachel, even if she didn't act like it.
Do you really want Nathan Prescott to represent?
Oh, please. Nathan is like everybody's voodoo doll. Kill the rich kid. He's all right and a fun guy to hang with. Fuck the haters.
Fair enough, but I'm still not going to party with him.
Your loss. Bro, it's fucking hilarious when he's blazed. And he does always have the best shit.
Let's talk later, Hayden.
Bye, Max. No, I have to get my chemical on and study. We should get you and Dana out one night.
So, im Hintergrund zu hören ist gerade meine Tochter Melissa. Das heißt, da unser Kind wach ist und so weiter, werden wir uns jetzt hier platzieren. Und uns verabschieden.
So insane. Everything is happening too fast.
Mit der ersten Ausgabe.
And none of it makes any sense. These visions, this power. I keep expecting to wake up one more time. But if this is a dream, then I'm not asleep. Which means somehow I did rewind time. So there has to be a reason. And I have to find out why.
Gut, wir verabschieden uns. Ich sage Dankeschön fürs Zusehen und bis demnächst zu einer neuen Ausgabe von Life is Strange. Hier auf YouTube, Folge 2. Wow. Hatte ich mir nicht gedacht. Okay. Ja, das war's für heute. Schön mit euch, macht euch einen schönen Sonntag und bis zur nächsten Livestream-Ausgabe hier auf meinem Kanal. Abonnieren, teilen, folgt mir auf Instagram unter Marco_YouTube. Schönen Tag noch, schönen Sonntag, genießt das Wetter. Bis bald.
Ist wirklich nett.